Welcome to the stock workout where we flex on the market to make gains. In this video, I'm going to be going over three stocks pre-market. So I'm going to be going over Microvision, we're going to do a little bit on Sensonics and Bionanogenomics. So if we start off with Microvision, this is pre-market Monday morning. We've had breakouts on a few of these, so I'm just going to go through them, give you a few pointers what to look out for, what not to panic about if you do see the price come down slightly. So let's start off with MVIS. What's going on with MVIS? So pre-market volume is quite low. We've broken out of this cup and handle formation, but volume has been really low. So as you can see, all these candlesticks are just dotted around, sort of up and down. Now, what we do want to see is that volume pick up. Pre-market and after hours on Friday and pre-market this morning, it has been really low. We want that volume to pick up, so keep an eye out on the volume throughout the day. RSI did run up in the pre-market and it ran up towards 70 and cooled off a little bit. Still nothing to worry about. That cup and handle formation, we have stepped up from there. We do want to break through this point here though. I will call it $23. I've just marked it on the chart here. It's coming in at $22.99. We do want to break through that. So that is a level, that is a first level to look out for. We are pre-market, we are up 7%, and currently the price is $21.67 at the time of recording. So look for a breakout above that. $22.99, $23 is the first level of resistance. That is what we want to break out for, but we will need volume for that. Volume is too low at the moment. We need that volume to push higher so we can break through that resistance. After that resistance, there is another resistance which is quite a way off. Now, this is the hourly chart I've pulled up, and the next level of resistance really, in all honesty, goes back to here, which was in April. So that comes in at around $25.74. So if we can break through that $22.99, we may see this run all the way up to $25.74 because there is no resistance in between them two levels. So they're the two price points to look out for. Just definitely keep an eye out on that volume. Do keep an eye out on the RSI as well. When you see the volume pick up and if there's a lot of buying or shorts are covering their positions, you will see the RSI spike. After it spikes, as it did over here, you'll see it come back down and you'll see a decline in the price as well. So it might go up and then come back down a little bit, might go up, come back down a little bit, but the first line of resistance is here, $23, and the next is $25.74. You may see a violent move all the way up to that. Now, if we move on to Sensonics, what is going on with Sensonics? So Sensonics pre-market is playing right into that bullish flag formation. So it is literally hovering in between there. Not much action's gone on with this. Volume is quite low on Sense as well, and RSI is pretty stable. So RSI on this 5-minute chart is at 55, which is just above neutral. So that is also good to see because it is playing right into this bullish flag formation. And as soon as that volume picks up, again, volume is something that we do want to look out for. As soon as that volume picks up, you're going to see a violent push through this bullish flag, and bullish flags usually break upwards. So already pre-market we are up 1%, but that I wouldn't take that into consideration because as long as we are still in this flag formation, even if you see the price come down a little bit, that will just be consolidation of price up until we break out. So I am looking for a breakout sort of early hours into the market open. If you do see it fluctuate and come down a little bit and go into the minus, don't worry about it because this is a flag formation and we need that consolidation of price to break out upwards. So keep an eye out on the volume. Don't worry if this price comes down a little bit, just continue to hold it and wait for that breakout. But remember, for that breakout to happen, do keep an eye out on the volume. When we do break out, you'll see this RSI pick up. RSI will pick up and go really high. It'll go really into the overbought territory, may touch 70 or may go above 70, at which point when it reaches that at some stage, when the RSI comes back down, you'll see a decline in the price. However, even after that happens, we would have already broken out and we would be above where we are now, so nothing to worry about. Let this consolidate. Pre-market is looking healthy in this bullish flag formation and I'm happy with that. Now, Bionanogenomics, BNGO. What is going on with BNGO? So BNGO had this flag formation here on Friday. It broke out on Friday in after hours, and now in pre-market on Monday it has continued to pick up. Now there's a bit of news that came out about BNGO. So BNGO shares rise after CMO appointment. This is an article from Seeking Alpha. So it says here, on June the 7th, Bionanogenomics shares up more than 12% pre-market after the company named Jason Pryor as its chief commercial officer. Pryor, who has had sales leadership positions at GeneDx, Sema4, and PerkinElmer Genomics, has sales experience in genetic diseases and cancer testing as well as pharmaceutical sales. For Bionano, he will lead the commercial teams across the platform and services business to drive sales and market access with third-party payers. Now that's something good to see. It's good to see they've got a chief commercial officer on board who has previous experience with a few other big companies. PerkinElmer's quite big over in the US. PerkinElmer's involved in quite a lot, and they do have a huge testing division to their company as well. So it's good to see they've got this chief commercial officer on board who could further drive sales for Bionano. Now, going back to the charts, we've had a beautiful breakout. It's absolutely beautiful. Pre-market, you can see that up 12%, $7.75 currently. I pointed out in my previous video the first line of resistance was at $7.82. So today we would need to break out above that. We need to break out above that and hold above that as well. So it's not just a breakout we're looking for sustained growth, and we're looking to stay above that level. Now, earlier on, the volume was quite low. Volume has picked up slightly. I think when this news came out, volume did spike. So you may see this volume, and we do want to see this volume increase and stay high throughout the rest of the day. With that higher volume, I'm pretty sure we will break out above this $7.82 because that is really good news that's come out. Now, as you can see, we did just break out above this $7.82, and then we saw the price come back down. Now you can see that on the RSI as well. RSI is following the same pattern right here. Reason for that is RSI went all the way up to around 84, 85. That is overbought territory. Anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. So we entered overbought territory, and the price has to correct slightly. So as the RSI has come back down, it is still currently in overbought territory, 775. So expect to see that RSI cool off, and when you do see that, the price may come down slightly. It will come down when the RSI is cooled off a little bit and is in this zone here between 30 and 70. Then be ready for the next breakout, and when the RSI picks up again, you'll see that price push further. But we have broken out of this flag formation here, so we will see what the play is today and what the charts show us really. Do keep an eye out. $7.82, we need to stay above that. And again, keep an eye on the volume starting to pick up. So if we have increased volume, you may see even more gains on this. But do keep an eye out on the RSI. For those of you looking to get into it, don't buy when the RSI is in the overbought territory. That is pretty pointless because this is the 5-minute chart and the RSI is currently sat at 75. If you were to buy this in the overbought territory, you could put it into minutes, or half an hour, 2 hours later, you will be in the minus. When the RSI cools off, that price will come back down. Then you'll have to continue holding and waiting for that price to increase for you to be in the profit. So don't ever buy when the RSI is in the overbought territory, because most likely you will see that price come back down. If it comes down slightly, do let it cool off and wait for the next run up. This is the 5-minute chart, so it is a really zoomed in picture from a day-to-day basis. Also, with all three of these stocks, one thing to be aware of is the minute the RSI comes down and it is only cooling off, and I reiterate, cooling off, you're going to see the bears come out and say, oh, look, this has happened and that's happened. Don't worry about it. It's all nonsense. Don't listen to them. It's only cooling off. It's healthy chart action. Bears take advantage. The share price might run up 100% and drop 20%, and then they'll say, that's it. It's a sell-off. It's dead. It's gone. No, that's not the case. It's still up 80% from where it started. So there you have it. That's it for this video. If you appreciate that, drop it a like, subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you more content, and I'll see you on the next one.